Hey guys, this is Maliha, and today is the day I record my medium earning and stats report. Um, Let me maximize that, get rid of my bookmarks bar, and then we will be ready as we are. Anyway, let me get to the point right away. I told you that last couple of months, more than that, 3 or 4 months have been pretty bad. But this month I have slightly better news. I will show you what I mean. So today is June 1st, and if I go back to my May earnings, here is the deal. I made $66.34, which is a significant improvement, more than 20 bucks, I think, from last month. So here is my April earning, $42.45, March, $48.48. February, I had better, $69.06. But still, the last couple of months have been pretty bad. So I'm just glad that this month I actually made more money. Um, Not where I want to be yet, but it's improved. That's the good news. Now, there's also some bad news. The bad news is that the money that I made this month actually came from stories that I'm not proud of writing. So, for example, this one here made $11.85. It's a medium related story to those asking for writers to be forced into being paid medium members. So it was more like a ranty piece that I wrote because I was reading about articles where people were saying, oh, all the writers who write to make money, should also be paid members. Now, I'm not opposed to the idea. I feel like people who make money on Medium should, contribute and be paid Medium members, but I don't necessarily think it should be enforced because at the end of the day, people pay money to read. So if someone is just here to write and they don't necessarily read on Medium more than 3 stories per month, I don't think they should be forced into, you know, being paid Medium members and then essentially reading other people's writing, even if they don't want to. It just feels a bit scammy, kind of like a pyramid scheme, like, are you like writers paying other writers, that sort of thing. And I don't really like that idea. It's not a Medium policy. Medium doesn't have anything. It's just that I read stories where some of the other writers were saying that, and so I wrote about it. I wrote about how I don't think that sort of thing should be enforced. And what happens on Medium is that whenever you write about Medium, especially like toxic shit like this one, um, it kind of takes off and people tend to read these types of stories, and these kind of stories end up making money. So that's what happened. I wrote that story and another story that was also similarly about Medium and kind of on the toxic end. I was basically reacting to other people saying things. And they ended up making a decent amount of money, and I ended up making more money. The problem is, I don't want to be writing these kinds of stories. I don't want to make money writing reactionary pieces like that. It's just not my thing. So I have a feeling that this month, um, I'm probably going to end up making less money again because I don't plan on writing Medium related articles anymore, at least not these kinds of reactionary pieces. I might write about, features of Medium or whatever, but not toxic crap like these ones. So, yeah, even though I made more money, I'm not necessarily super proud of it because of the kind of stories that made money, so whatever. Anyway, let's go to other stats. Audience stats. So, Because I had more people reading my stuff, I also ended up getting more followers this month, or last month actually, May. I ended up making 100 new followers, or getting 100 new followers, which is a significant jump from the last few months. As you can see, January I made 95. Sorry, I keep saying I made. I don't make followers. I gained 95 followers in January, and then I gained 71 followers in February, 48 in March, 47 in April, and then boom, 100 in May. I had 4 new subscribers, which is again, I don't really care about as much. But I had one new referred member. Actually, I had a few new referred members, but I also lost a few, so it ended up being a net 1 plus. So that was cool. I ended up making $24.19 in passive income from referred members. And in terms of story stats, like readings and views and all of that, naturally I have had more views and more reads this month, which is always an indication of, making more money. So because this month or last month I made more money, it also means that I had more views and reads. So if I compare it to the previous month, well, views don't really count. So let's look at the reads because earnings are based on reads. So I had 831 reads in April, and then in May I had over 1,000 reads. So right there, that kind of reflects the fact that I ended up making more money. So yeah, that's all I have to say. In terms of stories, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I ended up publishing 12 stories, so there's that. So that's my Medium earning and stats report for the month of May 2023. I made a little over $60, which is great. I'm happy with that. I also ended up starting a new Medium account in May, and starting next month, I will also start reporting on that Medium account because I actually started that Medium account for a few reasons. One of the reasons is that I want to kind of focus on more essays and opinion for this Medium account. And as far as the content stuff is concerned, I want to focus on that stuff with my new Medium account. Um, and I also kind of want to see what it takes to get 100 followers these days. So that's another reason why I started that new Medium account because I kind of want to show you how to do that. So yeah, that's where things stand, and that's it for this month's report. And I will see you again next month. Bye.